Hey guys, how's it going? In this global round vlog, we're gonna be sitting on the Iron Throne. Meeting a guy in an interesting animal suit.
Few words to the camera.
No.
And meeting tons of people at the cultural fair. I'll see you guys there.
Yo, this thing on. If you guys haven't subscribed already, I don't know what you're doing. There's tons of jewels and gems on Scholars Cup and productivity stuff, all for free on the YouTube channel, so subscribe.
One eternity later.
Here in Beijing, just arrived at the airport. Damn, there's a lot of people here. Yo, is that the sun?
That is the sun, but it's red because of the smoke. Remember when
Okay, so it's 6 in the morning right now here at Beijing, and I wanted to address a question I got on my YouTube channel a few weeks ago now by 20 Young VK3, who asks, can you please do a Scholars Challenge exam technique video? Number one, you don't do the challenge in order. Meaning, before I go into the challenge, I always map out exactly which sections I'm going to do first based on which ones I'm more comfortable at. And then I go in, I do the easy stuff first, and that should give me enough time to spend on a few harder questions that I might not have otherwise known. Then what I would suggest you do is that you look at a question and then you take 10 seconds to see if you can answer the question quickly, or if it'll take you a little more time to maybe come to the information or figure out the logical reasoning behind it. And if you can't solve it in the 10 seconds, or you can't think of a way to solve it in the 10 seconds, move on to the next, then come back to it later. This makes it much easier to get rid of the easy questions up first, because in the challenge, every question is worth the same amount of points. So there's absolutely no benefit in wasting more time trying to answer quote unquote harder questions instead of just getting the easy stuff over with first. Hey guys, how's it going? Today is day one of the Beijing Global Rounds, and we have the opening ceremony, and I'm really excited to get right to it.
like no cars. One more look at the Bird's Nest Stadium, damn it. China's like artificial lakes for inside parks. They use sewer water because they don't have enough water. So a lot of this is sewer water.
Beijing Global Round! Global Round 4 in Poland! Actually, cut me off!
Yeah, we're gonna cut you off later too.
If you think about it, 147 regional rounds might take too long to cover.
Yeah, but we have 2 hours.
We started late.
But that's normal. And only 1 in 3 countries was cheering.
Yeah.
Kenya!
Look, he's back!
Maybe this will stir your memories.
Look. Scholars, what did Dylan do?
Don't understand the reason that I'm so upset. These chairs annoy me more than any language could dress. I have to thank my chairlift, and I won't. Because it makes no sense. Dylan, have you think anything today? Thank you, Alpaca. There you go. Ah. The chair! Climb the chair! Climb the chair! And we'll make our chairs today! Thank you, chair! It is India. Canada.
Let's go! Wow! Subscribe!
Up next, we have China.
Half the stadium.
Because what? Like it's a crime to want to look good every day? To remember this unrelenting precariousness of tomorrow. We will still want to look back on today, on yesterday, and think, God damn, look at how far we have gotten. We are not narcissistic. We just like looking at ourselves. And our friends and their everydays, because we've made every part of our lives extraordinary to capture. So yeah, we are gonna Instagram that meal. And yeah, we're gonna live tweet a conversation or two. Everybody has a Twitter, let's be real. We are all members of this dubstep choir. Remixes exist because there are some songs that are so good they need to be played again and again and again. Are their memories of college going to be so much different from ours? Caffeine has not really chemically changed over the years. Are they really going to place a higher severity of their game of Monopoly over our game of Smash Bros. Melee? Let's be real, both destroys friendship. Nothing will be the same afterwards. The revolution has never ever been televised. Became and remained a gender mystery to some store owners, asked my then girlfriend and I, so, how are you ladies doing tonight? 3. I was always a crier, and with 3 older brothers manlier and tougher than I, it wouldn't be strange to hear shut up or buck up. Uncomfortably familiar like loneliness. Hearing stop being a girl was a terrible mantra that I just got used to. Like, I will never amount to anything, or I'm gonna die alone. 4. Though very far from the truth, my mom, in her traditional ways, believes gay to be synonymous with effeminate. So it would be odd for her to question my sexuality due to the clothing I wore or how much time I spent on appearances. Cold and calculated kung fu expert, assistant to Dr. Jones, you crazy. It's always just dependent on the circumstance. They want me to drive? How so? I can give them Tokyo Drift, Jeremy Lin, Mario Kart, Tiger Woods, and Blake left on for about half a mile. I am the foremost expert on all things Asian. The Meiji-era and the Band of the Samurai, done. Confucianism versus Taoism, I'll give it to you with no slant. What's the difference between Asian stereotype 1 and 2? Well, let me tell you anything you want to know about my culture. Let me tell you, in a Mulan-esque soliloquy of me staring in the mirror asking, who is that girl that I see? Let me tell you about Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and how they're related by blood to me, your boy. Let me tell you about being so marginalized. It's to the point of I really can't believe that's Asian. Let me tell you about derogatory terms and origins of words such as chink and gook. Let me tell you about the struggle of Asian parents not knowing the language so we ate clearance food because it was the cheapest. Let me tell you about the job of interpreter. When you're playing with Lego blocks, but your English is already that much better than your guardians, let me tell you about honor and dignity. Let me tell you about a society that projects us as nothing but the secondary role and never the leading man. Let me tell you all the things that you do not want to know. Like how chink comes from the clanking of metal to railroad as the slaves built train tracks for America to be connected. Like how the zipper head down the street is called that because the way our heads split open when struck with assault weapons, or how jeeps ran over and left marks across corpses, and someone clever thought that we were only good to unzip. Like how every time you lump an Asian person together into one culture is systematically making us assimilate into an America that we thought was better than our war-torn homes. Every time you confuse me for some other nationality that I might share similar features to, strips away my individuality, and I still feel the shame of being Asian, but also the heat and pious dedication of June 11th, 1963, the envy of blonde hair and blue eyes, and yes, I still remember thinking what all the boys who looked like me on TV were. But there's still also the broken words from my mother and father stage diving off my tongue. The anger I felt when those kids thought I would get them sick. And I still feel the ash of the incense burn my hands as I prayed for my family. And I still remember thinking my skin was what I was worth. And I still feel the ironwork of my bones grow stronger with every train of thought that passes by. And I still feel pride, I still feel heritage, I still feel Chinese, I still feel Vietnamese, I still feel American, I still feel. Thank you.
Do we have somewhere we can write this on?
I haven't seen much of it. It's nice so far.
You guys want to sing?
3, 2, 1. Wait, record it. Okay,
I got it here.
3, 2, 1, go. The
wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. That's
Love you, bro. I'm not gonna leave you. I'm just gonna do this.
Wait, guys, entire team. So also the guys with the camera.
Someone eats dinosaur, I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like that is unsanitary.
Due to, I don't know, biology, I don't think I'd be able to.
Dusty.
Pretend it. Like this.
Be eaten by a dinosaur.
How would you fit it in your mouth?
Between his mouth.
What's this? Yo.
Yeah, there we go.
It's gonna be my friend. I'm so gonna regret this.
Whoa!
Again, so gonna regret this. Oh my god, it's an ant.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta just do it!
Do it!
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's good.
That was good echo.
Going to debate right now, super excited. Just finished eating lunch and doing the writing. Here's the writing topics. I'd say they changed a lot since the persuasive type that I'm used to. Heading over to debate right now here at this Chinese school.
359365.
How's it going, guys? We're here on day 3 of the competition with the Scholars Bowl here in Beijing, China. Going over to the convention center right now, and I have to say the convention center is massive. It's absolutely huge compared to Hanoi 2 years ago. This one is just massive, and the area here it's pretty polluted. I was actually expecting it to be more polluted. You can kind of still see a little bit of the blue skies, but it's a busy day today, Monday, June 24th, and yeah, really excited to go over to the bowl, and I'll see you guys there. It's cult, it's a cult.
I don't think we've rented the boat anymore.
What's this piece of boat?
Is that a figurehead? It's like
It's a headless man. You can't see a small.
Wait, show the camera. Hopefully this does not happen to them. Where's the head?
Oh, I found the head.
It's right here. Let's reattach it.
We keep on breaking heads.
Tati,
Maybe we should throw it out into the sky.
now we are truly brothers.
Just got my alpaca. A wonderful person helped me trade it. I got a brown one, had a little problem here, and I traded it for this yellow one. Someone helped me, and I'm very grateful for that. And wow, the atmosphere here is
I promise that I will, whenever necessary, be a chair for my alpaca, which is a chair for a chair, which is a chair for another alpaca. Always. Always. No, really, like always.
always.
Thank my chair.
Thank you.
You are all now proud parents of alpacas and owners of chairs that you will lose. Scholars, can you throw your alpacas in the air? Please do your best to catch the same alpaca when it lands. We'll also be judging today's debates.
Yes, scholars, this is debates by the scholars and adjudicated by the scholars for the scholars.
About integrity. As an artist, you lose your integrity as soon as you come in contact with any sort of electronic devices.
You don't get the feeling, the actual feeling of holding a page, turning a page. You don't get it. This can be applied to art as well. And I feel that when I'm painting, I'm lost in my own world. That I'm telling stories. That feeling is just so meaningful.
The way that the points and roles have been spread out around all of the speakers, I think it was incredible, and I really enjoyed it. Good job, everyone. Round of applause, please.
And in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
Let's start with solid surfaces like this forming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Okay. You got the floor. Well done. Let's move to a small chip. Can you snap against the plastic camera on? We'll hold it up. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Shall we do a reprise of Joga's head? Joga, do we have your consent? You have my consent. Very good. Very good.
Consent is everything.
Now, They want who really? Dylan's cheekbones.
Can you snap on Dylan's cheekbones?
Dylan, do you give consent?
Give consent?
Sure.
Oh, Daniel, look at what you've done. These things you want, the share of love. Walk, 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 walk. Oh, why, you're the path of can't be mine. Please tell me why. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. Can't get what I desire. Please tell me why.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching up deeper to bring me out of the dark. Could have had it all, only you did. You have my heart
The world could be someone I see, a million dreams, that's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world wrapped on me. I'm just a poor easy go, little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows, was I really alive? To me. Just killed her head. Forgot yesterday. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, but now I'm gonna throw it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. I see a little silhouette of a man. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Dude, what is that thing? Is it a llama or an alpaca or some horse? I don't know what that thing is right there. I have no idea what on earth it is. Is it a llama, an alpaca?
So I'll say a few words to the camera.
Meow. Amazing. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, dude. Pleasure. It's an honor. That's amazing. Can I take this?
These are candles from India. Traditional candles.
Nice to meet you. Amazing stuff here. I like it. All right. What are these?
Hi, Steve. What would you like to?
Mints from Great Britain.
Oh, right.
So what exactly is this food? Milk? Try one? Thank you.
Like to play. We have 3 types of games. This is a kicking game. Let's do it. So you want to try the first one?
Throw it, then pass it like that.
Yeah.
And then do it again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But we have this slang called English Malay slang. Okay. Like for example, like this. For example, kantoy. Kantoy means you're busted. Okay.
Cool. And your name is?
My name is Dia. We're all wearing traditional clothes.
Your name's Dia?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Dia.
These are candies with mint flavor. You can try them. Those are like yes.
Oh, milk tea.
Milk tea.
From Hong Kong?
Yes.
Cool.
We have some nuts.
What is this?
This is fried mushroom.
Fried mushroom.
Yes, you'll love it. Jangan dipotong.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Two, one. Wow! Good job. Excuse me, what's this?
This is called an angklung.
What is this called?
Bamba is like peanuts. Peanuts. What's a peanut?
You got those nuts.
No, there's not secret.
That's amazing, bro. 2, 1. Wow! Dude, that's amazing, bro.
That's awesome. Let's bring this forward to you. بحبيبنا شريكنا رسول الرعاية والمقام عشان دولة البحرين تعيش كلنا البحرين
I made a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, I shared your videos with them.
Thank you.
I get it.
Hi, what's up?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
Anyway, how about you?
Good. So, what's this food exactly?
You can have tried it. This is a sweet dish. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say. Don't worry, I'm not a terrorist. I'm from the Maldives. I love to surf. And now we should take a picture.
Picture?
Yeah, come on, a selfie. You gonna be on your chat?
Yeah, bro. I don't know who that guy was, bro.
Hello everybody, today is day 4 of the World Scholars Cup. Later today is the Scholars Ball, and today we just have a free day to go about China. So we're going to be exploring, buying some new things, trying things out, and I'm really excited for today, so let's jump right into it.
Similar. Just go to a couple of places. Chinese calligraphy pens. And you can get a wider. To be honest, I was kind of expecting that there. All the famous figures. This was the.
This guy's looking at me.
The bay.
This one's looking at me. That one right there is looking at me. And then there's this guy right here. Just get the hell out of me. Dude, these mannequins are everywhere, bro. More Peppa Pig. 90 years old.
Yeah. Is it one big building or?
that you're in love with me. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, the missionaries in the far field.
So does everybody know about the picture of the black hole that came out recently? Like a few months ago? Right. So a lot of people complained about the picture, saying it wasn't good, it wasn't a good picture. Well, to those people, they don't understand the gravity of the situation. To them, the picture doesn't matter. But to others, people feel delighted. Okay, there's this clothes shop, there's a clothing shop, alright? There's a guy in there I know. His job is basically to get rid of wrinkles on the clothes. Okay? So I asked him what he does. I asked him what was his name. He said, I am Iron Man. Did you all hear what happened to the Italian chef? What? He passed away. I guess you can say he ran out of samples.
The sun and I know you took a sample of my pasta.
We have debated and written essays. And today you've enjoyed something that was not present for the entire week until now. Darkness.
And that is the lifting of their flags as they wave them side to side. And we see how the many nations of this community can come together in one place at one time.
Scholars, we now move
to be there for us.
In third, Vancouver's Mulgrave School 237.
Yo, I just met with Avon, Alpaca's Resources. Amazing individual. You should definitely check out his website and his channel. So reflecting on the overall experience, I have to say there were tons of fun moments and tidbits that I really enjoyed with my team and tons of new people I got to meet at the competition itself. I found the entire community to be very inclusive, similar to what I experienced a few years ago, and I think that that's one of the beauties of the entire Scholars Cup program, is that you get to meet tons of people from tons of different countries and places, and it's very interesting to meet their story, to meet what they have to say. And ultimately the thing that sucks the most about this competition is having to say goodbye at the end, and for most of the time not seeing them for a really long time, or maybe sometimes not seeing these people forever. So that's the only downside, I would say, to the overall competition. So when it comes down to the competition, in these types of events, there's only learning experiences. And I especially pointed that out in my previous vlog, where I spent like 4 minutes talking about what I learned, although I won. In this go around, I did not win, and there's various reasons behind that, many of which I did learn this time around and I had not learned before that. So again, these types of competitions are all about learning from your mistakes, then improving that and doing better the next time around. So we did very well in the challenge and the bowl. A few things with the debate, it wasn't that good. We can definitely improve on that. One of the main things I think was that we went very formal. We went in with a model ready, we backed that all up. I felt like in Hanoi it was more of a public speak, a persuasive public speak, instead of an actual formal debate like here in Canada, which is what we're used to. So that's something different that I would do next time. In the collaborative writing, I think something I actually learned is that if you were to write more things, you might actually get a higher score. Basically, the judges have more things they can mark you for, and because of that, you actually start gaining more marks because of that. This isn't always the case, but what I realized in my team was that my friend, he got a gold. Basically, he wrote, I think it was 10 pages. He wrote a hell amount. I only wrote 6 pages. I didn't do very well, I got a silver. And then my other friend, who didn't get a medal at all, he wrote less than 5 pages, I believe. So there is a little bit of correlation. I wouldn't completely depend on it, but it's one of the things I did learn in this global round. But all in all, it was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will keep on doing them in the next global rounds to come. Next year, I'm gonna go to the European global round. I'm still not sure about TOC this year because one of my teammates is most likely not gonna go because of IB exams and grade 12 stuff. But I'm very excited, and if I do see you at a global round next year, or at TOC this year, or regional round, or if I just see you in general, don't be scared to come up and talk to me. I'm always free. I love meeting new people from different countries, and I feel like that's one of the joys and one of the great experiences and one of the great things you get to do in Scholars Cup, and it is meeting new people from across the world. I wish you the best of luck in the Hague round, in the Manila round, and in any other global round you will be participating in, as well as TOC for those from the Beijing round, and good luck to those in the Astana round as I'm filming this. And until next time, stay productive. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Is it a llama or an alpaca or some horse?